this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Libra. Please keep in mind this is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this can be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your present, things that may come up in the near future or even further beyond. So it's important to be aware of that. However, I do feel you will receive this message at the time when you need to hear it. Now, with regards to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start first of all with the Dark Mirror. We'll then get one card from the Angelarian and then one from the Moonology. We'll then get some further insights using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck. So, let's have a quick shuffle and see what's being revealed by your shadow aspect at this time for healing and resolving. Now, with regards to that, while I'm shuffling, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of the community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next reading goes up on the channel. If you would like a personal reading with myself, you can find the information in the description box below. So, let's get into it. Libra, the card you have from the Dark Mirror deck is Calling the Storm, right? Calling the Storm. Hopefully you can see that well. So what this energy is essentially speaking of is the need to stand up, speak out, do what is necessary, right? It's like embracing the chaos, essentially. There's certain things that are happening around you that you don't have control over. You just don't. So rather than stressing and fighting against the winds of change, you're just invoking it further and just, using its momentum to propel you forward, right? So that's very positive. I swear I had a similar message for you not so long ago, Libra, but I feel like it might be a continuation of that reading. It's just a case of, you need to just, sort of play the cards that you're dealt and move forward. I think I even had that as a title for you in a previous reading. If that's the case, check out the last shadow work reading that I did for you guys, okay? But that's what I'm getting from this. It's like you're just working with the energy rather than against it and just seeing, how things go. You're just going with the flow pretty much rather than trying to force a set outcome at this time. So yeah, I mean, being an air sign as well, you guys are you're able to do that, you're able to go with the winds of change rather than fight against it. You find that easier than some other signs. As long as, I feel like where you may find a challenge in that, Libra specifically, is if you don't feel like it's going to lead to better days, calmer waters, things like that. If you feel like it's just chaos leading to more chaos, then you have a problem with it. But if you know that it's going to lead to better days, to calmness, to balance and order again, then you're quite happy to invoke those winds of change and to go with the flow. Okay. Wow. Have I ever had this card? I think I maybe only pulled this once since I brought this deck earlier this year. So you have Raziel, Angel of Mysteries. Angel of Mysteries. So you see how he's holding, some kind of holy book, some significant book tied to his chest, and he's got one finger up, right? Almost like he's shushing in a way. I don't know if you can see it that well, but it's like he's keeping things close to the chest, He's not revealing his plans, he's not revealing, his intentions, his aspirations, his goals, his purpose, his meaning. He's not revealing any of that. He's literally keeping it close to the chest. Only those who are worthy and only those who need to know. And he's keeping silent. He's keeping silent because he knows that there is a divine order and timing to everything. And rather than speaking too soon and foiling and sabotaging what blessings may come, he's choosing to keep it close to his chest and wait for the right time to come along. So let's go to the booklet and see what signs may appear for this. Okay. So the signs for this is a book, a mask, and codes, right? A book, a mask, and codes. So any of those things may come up in your environment at this time and hold your attention. There may be something significant about a particular book that you come across. There may be a sigil or a sign that you see on a book or on something, an old text that holds your attention. That sigil may have very significant meaning for you at this time. So if you see that, I recommend, paying close attention to it, especially to any books that stand out, right? But yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. So I feel like there's certain insights that are being brought to your awareness at this time, right? You have certain insights about certain things playing out in your life and where it's leading to, and you're keeping it very close to the chest, right? Which is awesome, because yeah, you're allowing divine timing to come into play and do its magic. So whatever it is that you've found out, it's giving you the reassurance that, okay, things are chaotic right now, but it's leading to something beneficial. So, I'm gonna go with it rather than against it. So there's some level of something you've been assured, I feel like. There's some level of assurance that this is moving for your highest good, right? This is going to bring you into alignment with what it is that you want. So that's what I'm getting anyway. So the card I got from the Moonology deck here is Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. That couldn't be any more perfect, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, the winds of change are moving you in the direction of what it is that you actually want, what's aligned with your true will, your purpose, your passion, your mission, what you have your heart set on, what your goals are focused around, right? It's all centered around the North Node. You're being propelled towards your true north. So that's amazing, right? And the only way you can do that is by getting out of the comfort zone, which is what's happening right now. But you're not panicking. As much as it may feel kind of odd and, a little bit, it might make you feel a little bit uneasy because of the elements of there being unknown factors, right? You know enough to keep you very positive. You know enough to be sure that it's leading to a better situation, right? It's leading you to a better place, a better environment. So you're trusting, essentially. You're trusting in your guides, you're trusting in the universe, you're trusting in yourself. So that's very good. That's very good to see. So far it's looking really good, Libra. I'm liking this for you. Very powerful card straight off the bat. So yeah, let's just dig into this a little bit more for you at this time. So these have been very profound readings so far, this particular set of shadow work readings, and I think it's indicative of the time that we're in. A lot of shifts taking place, so I'm not surprised really. So the first card you have here is the Wheel. Okay, so that's essentially your Wheel of Fortune right here, straight off the bat. That's the first card you get. Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Winds of change, moving in your favor, moving in the direction that's going to serve you, that's going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of positivity, a lot of happiness, right? So that's great. And the fact that you're trusting and you're not resisting in any way is only going to allow those blessings to come in tenfold. So gorgeous. Next card you have is the Queen of Cups, right? So Cancer energy, you could be dealing with a Cancer or have Cancer prominent in your chart. But regardless, I feel like this is you kind of coming back up for air after doing the shadow work, going deep within your own being, working through your pain, working through your challenges, your setbacks, right? And knowing that you are being held by the universe, knowing that this shift that's taking place, right? These winds of change that you have evoked are going to carry you forward towards your true north, right? That your leap of faith in yourself is going to pay off, and it's going to bring you the happiness that you seek, the love, the compassion, the joy, right? Really beautiful. So the work that you did, essentially, Libra, is paying off. The next card you have is the Two of Swords, right? Energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. In this case, I feel like it says confusion, but I feel like in this case, it's not about being confused, right? It's about knowing that you don't have to actively, it's like, yeah, a decision was made. You have to choose to either embrace the change or resist it. But I feel like, you know, obviously it makes sense to you to just embrace the change. So that's what you're doing. So I feel like it's more about, not about being confused, but just trusting in the universe, making the decision to surrender. So imagine if this was the traditional Rider-Waite deck and they were holding, like you had the one person holding the two swords. I feel like you'd be letting go of the blindfold and just holding the two swords, knowing that you don't need to sever anything, that the universe is going to do it in its own timing. All you have to do is have faith and trust. And I feel like that's what you're doing. So there's no confusion here. You're clear on the best, you know, the best choice at this time is to surrender. So that's what you're doing. The next card you have is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's great. So you are abandoning a lack mindset. You're abandoning this mindset of things never go my way. It's always a challenge. Everyone else gets their blessings and I don't. I'm always forgotten. The universe doesn't have my back. I always end up with nothing. I'm always having to start over. I can never get out of this rut. You're ditching that mindset completely and you're like, well, no. Everything I've been through has strengthened my resolve. It's made me more aware and more wise to how things really are in the world and what it is that I need and what I need to do to move out of this situation, right? So the change in energy, the change in perception, the way you look at challenges, right? And perceived misfortune is changing how everything is playing out in your reality. So as you've changed, your reality is changing. So that's amazing. The next card you have is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Earth energy again. So I feel like it's a case of here, right, Libra, that you just, yeah, you know that your golden opportunity is coming. It's not here yet, but you know it's on the way, right? So you're like, the only way I can sabotage this is by choosing to go back to the same mindset I had. Whereas if I have faith that this abundance is coming in, you know, these positive changes are coming in, guess what? I'm going to see positive changes coming in. So that's what you're choosing to hold the vision on, you know, that this something significant is changing and it's going to bring about some very positive changes, right? And then the best thing you can do is keep moving forward, even if the path does feel unknown, unexplored, right? You're being prompted to keep holding the faith and moving forward, and you will see these blessings coming in. And then finally, the last card you have is the Ace of Swords in reverse, so air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So yeah, now's the time to express anything. That's why you're keeping it close to your chest. You know, now's not the time to communicate your plans, what it is that you're planning to do, where you're going, how you'll do things, what it involves, who it involves. You're keeping all of that close to your chest because now is not the time. Right now, the kinks are being worked out in the grand scheme of things. You know, you are still leveling up, evolving, adapting, choosing yourself, choosing to trust the universe, have belief that you will succeed. So the more you pour energy into that, the more this is coming into your 3D reality. So that needs to continue to be the focus here. Keep pouring your time, energy, and you know, your focus on this manifestation. Amazing. I really hope this helped you, Libra. I feel like it's pretty clear in that, yeah, you are literally manifesting those changes. It's just you have to hold the faith and know that it's going to come in one step at a time. The wheel is already turning. It's the first card out here from the tarot. So the wheel is already turning in your favor. All you need to do is keep believing, keep trusting, right? And keep pouring positive focus and intention into this manifestation. So awesome. I really hope this helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, it's just looking really good. So just keep doing that. Keep with the positivity. You know, stay away from anything that really drains you or makes you feel less than or incapable. You want to keep that vibe really high right now because you're very close to getting exactly what it is that you want starting to trickle into your reality. So all the best, Libra, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.